Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragonfall Remnants Episode 2, Penumbra. We're no longer in Shadows, Episode 2, Shadows of the Light Realm, you know?
Shadows
of the Light Realm.
Penumbra of the Light Realm.
Shadows of the May Cry.
Are we making Dragon's Fall today?
We did that last time.
Oh.
Yo! Turf theme.
Dragon's Fall.
A dragon indeed.
Cry.
Dragons may cry.
I'm not
Raven Cry.
I think you were here last time, Zombie.
Cryloft.
Cryloft.
You got the crit. You got the crit.
That sounds like a horror game.
Sounds like a fan
Let me look at the map and see if I recognize where we are.
Yeah, so,
oh yeah, no, I was here for the last one.
We're here with a new episode of Dragonfall. We do not have Sid here. She will be back next week. She's currently coming back from a trip. But we have everybody else. Chris is having a few issues.
It should be stable. New setup, I had to move. So I might sound different. My connection might be hit or miss for a little bit, but it should be better.
I think, ironically enough, you sound clearer than you did now that it's stabilized.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also louder, just generally.
Guess they never miss, huh?
Turned my mic up a little bit more because, like I said, it's about a foot farther than what I normally did.
And it has been a few weeks for a few reasons that I won't necessarily get into. Life reasons, things happen. But let me get on to the recap. So, when we last left off, our heroes entered Galadrios' hoard chamber, lured through it by the dragon's disembodied voice. Projecting his ire, Galadrios emerged from the nearby waters and unleashed his poison breath once the battle began. Close calls were immediate, and several of the dragon's allies joined the fray as the fight went on, all the while Snapjaw wrestled Galadrios from the sky, thereby making the dragon fall. Be they trolls, insect swarms, civs, or wizards, they would all be slain in due time. When the dragon was finally brought to its last legs, Snapjaw dealt the final blow, tearing out Galadrios' heart, devouring it, and earning some kind of draconic power, whether it be a blessing or curse. In the end, all foes were defeated, and Castle Neratar was finally free, even if temporarily. Before delving into the dragon's hoard, our heroes freed the lizard folk imprisoned nearby, and Iryne attuned to the gem that she wrenched from Galadrios' forehead. As they further examine the seemingly cursed hoard, and await for the lizard folk allies to return, we see their actions as the adventure continues.
Can't wait for Iryne to be cursed.
Hell yeah. So,
Cursed hoard.
we handled a lot of the gathering stuff between sessions. Just because there were like a lot of checks that could be made. By the how many hours? You're spending around 8 hours doing this?
Yeah. It's how long I'm spending anyways. So I got 8 hours to work with on this weapon.
Let me real quick look at the notes that I had, because I did not write these in my actual notes.
I can get down to Max Roscoe.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
This is not a threat. It's a promise.
In total, you gather together several magic items. A lot of and pretty much every single treasure that the horde has to offer into one place. Which includes like a lot of gemstones, valuable treasures, from various figurines and necklaces and other gold or gold-plated things, and nearly 5,000 gold of copper, silver, and gold pieces, mirror bar and trade bars, and Cormerian tri-crowns, which I actually wrote as tricrows.
Tricrows.
Tri-headed crow.
Spooky voice.
Spooky
Oh
voice.
my.
Oh, I see. I see what he means by Gigantamaxing Roscoe now.
I see it.
I see.
Yeah. Gigantify an emote. I gigantified. Gigantify.
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 Jake Gyllenhaalify.
Gigante.
And I post Jake Gyllenhaal in chat. Is Gyllenhaal posting allowed on this server?
All right. Let's see. As you're gathering a horde, you do become aware, that it has some kind of curse on it. This is something that is innately told to all of you. As if by whispers in your head. Indeed.
No. She's asking for the spooky voice. Whose name I can't remember.
Is that Iryne can't remember, or is that Snak can't remember?
Snak can't remember.
It is Johan.
Johan.
You hear no response.
How do I make this horde not Galadrios's? How do I make it ours?
One moment. Let me just make sure to get the
Be back 1
information
second.
that you need.
She was asking Johan.
Yeah, you do not hear an immediate response.
Zarn.
You become aware, and Iryne would have felt these effects after taking things from the horde. That the horde inflicts can inflict an array of curses, but consistently it makes it so that you lose some vitality, and evil dragons are able to deceive you much more easily. Among other things, as determined by a certain table. In terms of ending this curse, it seems to seek praise from worshippers of the Dragon Queen and a sacrifice alongside.
I would like to go find an alligator.
Can we all get that information you said?
That is information that you generally glean over your gatherings.
I don't like that.
Iryne is flying out of the castle to find an alligator.
Hold up, Iryne.
Are you going to try and stop her?
He's just saying, hold up.
She's going.
How long do you think this would be? Because into the
This is after we've gathered everything.
after you gathered everything? Okay, so 8 hours have passed then. Got it.
She's going to go find an alligator.
Hey! Are you really gonna worship the Dragon Queen for this? I'm gonna be honest, he's like yelling down the hall. Considering the fact that she's the entire reason that this place got ransacked the first time, I'm not entirely a part of this.
So isn't that like 100% the opposite of who you were worshiping? Like that's a 180 flip.
It doesn't mean I don't have to believe the words I'm saying.
I don't like it.
I don't think the curse is gonna like that either.
I need to real quick.
All right.
Let me real quick sync client view. It's not showing up on stream right now.
Okay.
Like, I get that you guys can easily lie your pants off about things, but like, got some honor to myself. I'm not gonna get down on my knees and beg the dragon that effectively.
Yeah, no, that
caught
costs
this
extra.
entire
Here, let's.
situation.
I want to try something then, given what we found out recently. She's gonna slice her palm open.
You do so. Some blood begins trickling down from the newly created wound, which you note begins to try to seal itself very quickly.
She'll drop her blood on the horde.
It drops onto a wet piece of gold.
I
Doesn't
offer this
seem-
blood in the name of my whole self.
Can you make me a charisma check?
Yo, I'm gonna use my inspiration on this.
Immediate inspiration.
I always forget about it.
Yeah. Oh my god. You definitely needed to use it, I think.
A 13?
Mm-hmm.
You feel a response. Something in like your very core seems to resonate with the horde.
Mm-hmm.
Then you feel something in your core roaring out of a rejection.
Little shit.
And then you become aware of something. As you most certainly feel the necessity of a blood sacrifice. You notice in the corner of your, not even in the corner of your eye, but in your senses, something watching you. You feel its eyes on your back. Yeah, I assume you guys are probably going to be like over here. Deas is like probably lying down or whatever. Bleh.
Deas is lying in the
Deas is a
boat.
little
Deas
sleepy
is
guy.
lying in the boat.
You probably collect the spear at this point, since it's been 8 hours.
Iryne, you note watching you is this green face, this frog-like visage, a bullywug.
Where?
Where the troll came from, I will reveal it on the map real quick. Soon as I find... There it is. Oh my god, there's so many of you. Which one are you? This one.
I noticed this with my new passive shade.
Oh yeah, you have a nice 20. Let me see. They have a decent stealth. Snapjaw, you would also notice it once you kind of see Iryne reacting. It's just watching.
Yeah, no, I was literally racing over to get my mouse on there.
All right, so you are both you're both like racing towards it.
It's easier to get
What
to it than
are they?
to stop Iryne.
Can you both make me a dexterity check?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
And then just like someone else kills it.
Thank
after them.
Snapjaw, you reach there first. The bullywug kind of steps back after being surprised by the two, honestly at this point intimidating figures.
Immediate grapple.
Immediate grapple. Go ahead and make your check.
Right, there's the buttons. Oh yeah, no way he's gonna know that.
Okay, he did really good for a bullywug. Unfortunately, he's doesn't have a +8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Immediate tackle grapple roll and just like not quite skid, but like turn around as he's got him and just looking straight at Iryne. No.
What? I'm gonna use.
No, you're gonna do exactly what I said is offensive to me, and in fact, all the lizard folk here. Without thinking, like you always do.
I'm not sacrificing it directly to Tiamat. I'm sacrificing it to myself.
Twin size. What are you getting on with here?
With the memory thing and Johan and...
Okay,
Cruz.
who?
The spooky voice. I
What?
saw him in my memory thing.
The what? You where?
The what? Where? What?
Remember how I said there's that spooky voice telling me I don't want to remember?
Yeah, but you said he was a spooky voice before, and now he's Johan.
His name is Johan. I saw him when the memory machine activated last night.
Wait,
Love of
but you-
everything.
when we were up there?
No, when most of you were asleep, and then I met Cruz, and then I woke you up.
The machine activated again, even though it's only supposed to activate once per day.
Yes.
Why?
Oh, what?
And he said there's a bunch of inheritors, and I made the logical leap. And I'm probably some sort of been infused with the Firehead.
Of the Tiamat.
Yes.
There's a lot of information that I don't know, but I'm going to go off of the fact that you seem to make a logical leap. Okay, so there's inheritors,
Mhm.
and you're
Cruz
one of
is-
them.
According to Cruz,
Who's Cruz?
he's the Dragonborn we met last night.
Did he give us a name? I don't remember.
He's the one who's gonna meet us in Neverwinter. He has his own dragon.
He wasn't a Dragonborn.
That guy wasn't in Dragonfall.
No. Other guy.
No.
The other guy.
The rest of the party didn't actually meet Cruz.
Yeah.
The other
not?
guy.
No, I don't
Right.
remember.
I told them I met Cruz.
Yeah, you went. I met Cruz, and then this other dude showed up, so we all thought that was just a different name for him.
You know, I think I can get around the Tiamat thing by using my own influence. I tried
You
using my
think?
own blood. I used my own blood, and it rejected me.
Well, you need a full sacrifice.
Yes.
So unless you're going to behead yourself again, I don't think a little cut's gonna work.
Right, I was gonna go find an alligator.
Well, that's a little bit smarter than I thought you were about to say. I was gonna behead myself for a moment.
The
No, I was gonna
bullywug
go,
is
like-
going to try to escape its grapple.
Okay.
These guys
Am
kill
I able to... They
your-
have a thing for that, don't they?
Do they have their own thing to do it too?
Let's see. Never mind.
Okay, I'll just roll the
Are they
athletics.
really?
Yes. Tried to put themselves over your people. I can.
This guy needs to roll well, either a 19 or a 20 to succeed this.
And we can get around
Nice.
the curse of the horde.
You got this.
No,
That's
don't
not a-
logic. Don't logic. You stop moving if you want to live. We're debating all that right now.
That's one more.
I can crush you in my hands.
What's one more frog to the pile of bodies?
No, nothing really. But it's not about that. And first off, don't use the logic of the bullywogs taking over. We've already taken care of them, and it's been more than once. It's been more than once, and we've taken care of them twice now. They're really coming back for a third time. And they're gonna need our dragon. And I'll make 3. And I don't think they're gonna get that. Their dragon without me ripping its heart out again.
Mm-hmm.
The bullywog doesn't matter in the end. But, alright. You're saying that you can do this praising yourself because you're a part, or at least like a reincarnation or inheritor, or whatever you're calling it, of Tiamat,
So
then
I can
break the
use
curse.
that authority with his blood and not outright praise the dragon queen.
Okay.
Hell,
you
I can
think
even
that-
do it in your name. I can even praise you for killing Galadrios.
Yeah, well, yeah, that would get one over him, yes.
She's gonna start doing her best puppy dog eyes.
But don't give me that. Don't give me that. Don't give me those. You're not as cute as a guard Drake.
Yeah, no, I'm nowhere near as cute as what was the name of the Cerberus Drake? Sparky?
Sparky,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, no, I'm nowhere as cute as Sparky. But I can
No.
try.
You're gonna have to grow a snout.
Fortunately, I can't do that yet. But I can try. You see her close her eyes and start grunting in concentration.
All right, she's distracted. Snapjaw's gonna go take give a side eye to Talia real quick. Of like,
Push the bullywug down the stairs.
Careful, it's fragile.
fragile. You might
All this happening, I vaguely remember us talking about there was like a spell that was specifically like a spell of Cherry was gonna want.
He's not side-eyeing Talia, by the way, as in like take care of her. He's like, what are we gonna do? What's your opinion? You're a reasonable
Oh,
person
okay,
here.
it's already added. Never mind. I forgot we added it. Yeah,
Okay.
never mind.
We've got to get you fixed.
I'm not broken.
You have agree to disagree. You are. I mean, you've always been a little. You've always been a little
Emotionally-
hoo-hoo, but
Yeah, there's that. But like physically, I'm greater than great. You see me regenerate. I'm peak physical form.
right, physically, that's definitely what I am talking
I mean, you
about.
break a lot. And you get fixed back, but you do break.
Mhm.
Actually, you're the most prone of us to breaking. Besides the point.
Slowly reaches towards Bullywog.
Back. Pull back. Hold up. If we're doing this, we're not doing it on a whim. I get your points. I can agree with them. I don't like some of them, but I can agree with them. But
Mhm.
this was a group effort. So I think it's a
We'll
group
talk about-
decision.
I can agree with that.
Okay. We'll take the bullywog over to the others then. We'll explain the situation to them. Alright, so she's saying... Yeah, go ahead.
The reason I was asking that, because this was going to take a while. I didn't expect them to come back, so don't worry about it. We'll do it after.
That thing takes time anyway. So you're bringing along the bullywug?
He can't do anything about it.
I mean,
he can certainly try.
He's gotta struggle real hard.
Wait a minute, isn't there a system for knocking out people? That's only if it's surprised, right?
That is only if it's surprised, but also there is a system to knocking things out. It's called hitting them.
All right, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna tell you right now, Ribbit, you friggin' move, and I'll snap your neck, and we won't have a conversation here.
It croaks and struggles.
I said, you Ribbit, and I snap your neck, twist slightly.
Roll intimidation.
What if it croaks?
That's enough to intimidate a bullywug.
Iryne does her dragon smile.
I will add. At a certain point, several of the lizard folk would have actually come down again, now armed with weapons and stuff. They would have noted the various lizard folk that you actually left unconscious to the north, and some of them would actually be keeping watch there.
Yeah, I did tell them that we did that, so
yeah.
For them to go around.
Because those guys would have woken up at a certain point.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
All right, Iryne, you tell them what you were telling us. It's easy that ways.
So last night when I was on watch, the spooky voice, who I now know his name is Johan, he got me to activate the machine, and it worked. And the long way and short way of it is, I am, given everything, probably 99% sure I have some aspect or like something or other of the Queen of Dragons living somewhere in me. It is probably what kick-started whatever happened to me.
Yeah, you get to the important part.
So I think using my authority as like the firehead, I might be able to break the curse with this bullywug's blood.
Can I roll something to see how much of that makes sense and how much of that is gibberish?
Gibberish.
Roll me religion. A lot of these terms are like not really all that familiar.
Either she's making it up or it's real deep.
You don't get the sense that
religious
she's
term.
making it up, because this does not sound like something that Iryne might make up.
Sorry, sir. Let me rephrase it. Someone was making it up to her, or this is deep in their religious stuff that is just a little bit too far for what Cherry has delved into.
Yeah, it's not really your specialization.
Okay. My gut tells me no, but that's just because, well...
I got a reaction using my own blood.
Wait, why this bullywug? This bullywug like one of the other heads? Because wouldn't it just be the other heads?
No, he just was around the corner. We just got him. She wants to use him.
So, in concept, her blood activation, she's one of the heads. This bullywug is not connected restricted at all? Wouldn't it have to be
no.
other
Like you know how there's a whole thing where you can uncurse a horde by making a blood sacrifice to the Queen of Dragons.
Yeah, just a general
Yeah, but it
blood
has to be
sacrifice.
specific, not just like generic. That's why it's have to be very specific type of people.
I don't think it actually said anything specific. It just said a blood sacrifice.
It just said a blood sacrifice.
Cherry's just.
Okay,
I have some of the Queen's quote unquote authority. I should be able to sacrifice it to myself.
If your gut's saying so, I'm saying no. We could. Yeah, it's your choice.
Okay.
Looks like
Quarrel. You help to kill the dragon. You get to make a decision. Do the fucky wucky Tiamat sacrifice to yourself to break the horde, or not? The horde curse.
My preference is to not get cursed.
Okay, understood. I'm going to make an assumption that Deas swimming in the money would like to keep the money. I'm gonna put my 2 cents, my two copper pieces in on this. I'm not entirely like we've collected a lot of it, sure. I'm fine handing this stuff out to you guys because you earned it. But I think if we break the horde, we're not taking everything here. This stuff was like, yeah, it was a dragon, but also some of this was here to begin with. And
Yeah,
I've kind of
like
let you guys loose on taking things. Most of them didn't belong here, it's fine with that. But
we can give one of your friends the necklace of fireballs.
no, I mean we're leaving about a few thousand gold pieces here in the end.
Oh, that too. But having those would be very nice in case some more bullywugs want to show up.
The fireballs are very good to have.
From what you've told me, they are very good at dealing with people.
They make or break a situation.
I mean, yeah, we gotta leave a bunch of gold. Just gotta refurbish this whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. We gotta rebuild what we busted and strengthen it up, so you guys can deal with things again. Maybe get a dragon killing ballista.
You're killing what?
Like a dragon killing ballista, like a giant.
Oh, ballista.
Yeah, like a giant cannon-powered ballista. We could call it
I could look at getting ballistas, I guess.
A dragon killer, we could call it a Dragonator.
Who's gonna kill it? Fuck. Who's gonna carry it?
I'm pretty sure she was just saying for down here, like in the castle, on the castle walls.
Yeah, put it on top of the observatory or something.
I thought you meant to just drag around.
No.
I mean, it would be very funny to have a portable.
Look, I don't need to go into the entire I don't need to go into the entire shebang with it. I just you're not taking the entire horde because it doesn't all belong. It quote unquote belong to the dragon. Some of this I would like to leave here for the guys.
Mm-hmm. But now I'm thinking of we get a backpack ballista, so when you get big, you can put it on, and we can just shoot a ballista from your back.
That feels like a conversation for the road, but I like the idea. Okay, so we're in agreement. Okay, I'll relent. Kind of chokeholds brings him forward. You made your point. I will relent. We put it to the vote.
Hold him there. Can I attempt to coup de grace this bullywug?
I mean, the bullywug. I'm gonna make a roll inside real quick, actually. That is a 2.
While he's in the middle rolling inside, I'm going to kick his legs out from under him to make him prone.
He doesn't even realize he's about to
Roll
die.
that
Can I
with
have advantage on that? Thank you.
All right. On my
He's spending
authority,
too much time doing other things. Oh no way, he's not going prone.
You sweep the legs underneath this this bullywug that you're holding on to as it falls into
I'm gonna be
into
honest,
a pile of coins.
Snapjaw's super like freaking neutral. He's doing the full on like I kicked his legs out under him. He falls down on his arms, execution style. We're going for we're setting up a head chopping scene.
Yeah. On my authority, I sacrifice this blood.
Well, I'd prefer not
Back
to
on,
get
Chris.
messy.
Okay. On my authority, I sacrifice this to myself and our success. To claim this horde and break the hold of its previous owner.
Hey Snak, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you turn up the dial of your on your Focusrite? Okay, don't do a suddenly loud noise.
I think I was also being a bit quiet because my parents have been upset when I get too loud too late at night.
Yeah.
Man, I wonder how you can fix that.
Make sure he has that on
Turn up your
him.
fucking volume. Okay.
And
You speak
she's
this?
going to go for it. Snapjaw's got him in beheading position, so she's gonna go behead him.
Roll the attack. It's trying to struggle.
Oh my god.
Well, it's a bullywug, so
Yeah. And this is a coup de grace, so wouldn't this be...
there are no rules for coup de grace, but
Not in 5A.
yeah. It somehow survives.
I'm sorry, excuse me. I would like to note that attacking attacking an unconscious creature allows you to automatically crit.
It is not unconscious.
It's not unconscious.
No, I'm just saying that there is a coup de grace in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish to argue with you.
Well, I try again.
You try again, and you're definitely gonna kill it with your modifier.
Oh, this is a high roll.
You actually would have needed to like max out your damage, so.
And I wasn't gonna mark it. Or I could have.
As you
Anyways.
cut down, its blood spills onto the horde. And
Not every beheading is a clean task, I suppose.
no visual effect occurs, but a weight that you didn't even realize was there is lifted.
It worked.
All right.
I'm gonna. Where did I drop the necklace of fireballs?
Yeah, I hope no beats are detached.
Presumably
I
in a place that you could pick it up again.
I take it with the pick it up with the intent to claim it as my own.
Is your own?
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing seems to grab hold of you.
Yeah, we did it.
Alrighty. Alright, boys! Horde's free territory. Let's get this stuff started collecting. We'll separate it out.
People just start diving into
You-
the money.
You then hear a voice.
He's saying that to lizard folk, by the way.
Oh, to the lizard folk? Okay.
Yeah. Turns around and says it to lizard folks present.
Several lizard folk would would still be around. Probably including like River Run and probably Red Talon actually as well would have come down at a certain point. It has been 8 hours.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Snapjaw, you would note the your spear, which had been in the horde up until recently.
Yeah.
Appears to have, for the most of the part, physically it hasn't changed. But now, sort of coursing through it, are these greenish lines.
Well, that's different.
Which, if I recall, what the ruling for that is, where are you? The weapon now deals acid with its nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
And it now deals an extra, or has a +1 bonus to attack rolls, and now deals an extra 1d6 acid damage on a hit as it becomes a, what is it? An awakened.
Stirring.
Or stirring. Stirring, yeah.
Yeah.
No, not awakened. That'd be wild.
Give me that breath weapon, Shade.
Not yet. Kill another dragon.
I will.
Okay.
That. I mean, you know where you know about one. Let me just change up the description real quick and grab the text.
I am liking the all the little bubble dots that they have for the things that are attunement and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's a E and a C instead of the vague images.
That is
E and C where?
For equipped and
Oh,
carried,
equipped and carried? Oh, okay, gotcha.
instead of the images.
Yeah.
and it's a +1. Gonna need to manually add that to here. Slumbering dragon. Bop. And +1, +1, +1. And then d6 acid, which I think should carry over to both one and two-handed.
Oh, I think it actually updates if you unequip and re-equip it in the action tab.
Yeah, probably. Hold on. Bet.
I am going to go talk to Library Lady before we leave.
Sounds fair.
No, but what I can do is, I actually can't access the kit and caboodle menu right now, by the way.
Yeah.
So that might actually be a complete removal at this point.
Oh, okay. That's shame.
I'm just going
I'll
to
start updating the other one, the throne version as well, while you're doing that. Then.
I'm actually just going to move it into the party inventory and then back.
Oh, you're gonna move the weapon in there? Okay.
Yeah. Blep. And then and then wait for it, blep. And that should update.
Knock back. It is equipped, so yep, it updated.
So I won't be able to update the nat 20 effect.
Right away.
A shame, but I don't think it's.
It probably won't be.
At least.
Probably won't be pertinent for today.
How much gold did we manage to get again? It was like over 10k from memory.
It'll take a little bit more time to actually gather it, but you would have gathered all the treasures that are currently in the party inventory. And a total value of where is it? 4,900.
4 electrum coins.
4,920 GP.
So yeah, I would like to leave the minimum amount in the end that is a hoard worth of money for these guys to effectively be Snapjaw's
coins.
Specifically be Snapjaw's hoard now here in the castle. Oh yeah, we're taking on dragon behaviors, tendencies.
I like the idea that it's just Electrum because we don't use it.
Here, let me make a note. I assume you'll just take the gold you've gathered.
I think it's about the. I want to say it's 10k gold is supposed to be minimum hoard.
There's certainly more than that.
It's been a bit since Fizbin. Yeah, it's been a bit since Fizbin, since I read it from Fizbin, so I can't remember.
It's not a small hoard. It's probably a little bit smaller than a person might actually expect from a dragon horde.
Yeah.
Though that could be
Young dragon.
That could be as a result of it not actually being in the area for that long.
But we also do have the trade bars and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So it's really up to you in what combination you actually want to take the gold. If you just want it to be in flat GP, or if you want to take the platinum, which would account for 1,850 gold.
Okay.
I just want to make a note of like what I should remove from the party sheet before I disperse things.
Yeah, I mean it's easier to carry the things that are like more condensed down, you know.
Plus, you also have like bag of holding.
We do have bag of holding, yeah.
I would like to give Red Talon the necklace of fireballs.
What do I do with this?
Throw them at things and they will blow up very big. Don't get hit while wearing.
I was told you know what fireballs do by Snapjaw.
Okay. A thought just crossed my mind, and I want to make sure about something. I shouldn't throw them right now.
Correct.
No.
Like,
okay.
If like a whole bunch of bully ones show up at the front gates, you take a bead, you throw it at the bully ones, and it should turn into a fireball.
Oh. Okay.
You got a few of those on there.
Yeah, I think you deserve it. From what you've been told.
We're resting after this, right?
We're what? Long resting, you said?
Yeah, we're gonna long rest after this.
Probably before we leave, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I point over to a corner, I snap my fingers, and I do just a regular fireball. It'll be about that big.
Intimidating.
Oh.
Yep.
Alright. So 185 platinum. So
I'm loading up the my book real quick just to double check the values that I need to do.
So that is on my sheet, but I'll
just put it back into the party inventory.
Okay.
Minus 1850. So 3070, which will leave. So get rid of the so all the silver's still in there, all the copper will still be in there for the sake of ease.
It's 15,000 gold or more.
There will be plenty left over with all the treasures gone.
Yeah. Just pretty much leave just 15,000 gold, basically, I guess.
You have in the 8 hours gathered a certain amount. It's up to you if you want to spend more time, but you'd effectively be getting it to the point where it's just becoming exhausting work for today.
That's what the other guys are here for.
Well, while they're doing that, Iryne's gonna head up.
Okay, well, that's a fair point that I did not consider. One moment.
I'm gonna run to the restroom.
The
while you figure that
fellas.
out.
The fellas.
There's
The
so
boys.
many lizard folk, Shade. It makes sense for them to help get the gold that they're going to be having.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna make them make checks. There's too many of them.
Just general time scale it, I guess. Just figure out how much time.
We can assume that they helped for at least 4 hours while they kind of got reacquainted with freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So let me add the 13973 SP and the 1976 copper. So effectively just like leave behind 1500 of
There's 1,500 worth of gold in like coins.
Gotcha.
Yeah. If it just makes it easy, just leave 1,500 literal just gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll just keep that. So in terms of dispersing wealth, I'll just divide things equally. Dear Lord, is there a lot of money?
We took out a chunk for them.
The Electrum coins are Electrum coins and not being counted because they have a description. Who would like the gemstones?
Probably.
If nobody takes if nobody takes things, then I'm going to assume that Deas does.
Split it between Cherry and Deas.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there a either green or black a gem?
There are black pearls.
I lost one to hire that one dude. I'm taking one.
That's fair.
So also,
Deas.
I'm glad like having it just to have it ended up working out.
Yeah, in case I need to hire someone, I'll take a pearl. It seems to be about the amount of currency needed to hire a person, from my understanding.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Ah. So many frickin' gemstones. I'm gonna have Deas take all the trade bars.
That's fair.
Um,
Skinny young boy with his bag of holding.
He'll also take the Electrum.
Money's money.
Money is money is money.
All right. Box of obsidian figurines.
Of just like regular obsidian figurines?
Yeah, regular ones.
Sure, I'll take it.
Oh, okay.
I'll take it. I'm just gonna give I'm just gonna do assignments and then spread things out. There is a longsword that's silver longsword. So it appears to be ceremonial. That is engraved with the name Vasily von Holtz.
I'm sure if we can find the noble it belonged to or their family, they might pay more for it.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
So,
There are definitely a lot of aristocrats who would pay big money for things like that too. So,
Is it magic or is it just fancy?
Fancy.
just fancy.
Just fancy.
Let's see.
Do the history check later and figure out if it's anyone of importance, I guess.
All right. So give that to Deas, or does somebody else want it?
Deas, it seems, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
An elaborate necklace. That appears to be of Yuan-Tai origin.
No, I'll take it.
Okay. Snapjaw, a
Ew, why do I have the Electrum?
gold player. I did not mean to give you the Electrum.
I thought we were leaving the Electrum.
We just made it simple
for the
and
gold.
just did 15k gold because
Oh,
there's
okay.
a lot of gold.
That's fair.
All right. The ewer. I'll just assume the
Ewer.
the figurine of wondrous power.
Alright. It would be very funny to give it to Iryne.
it would.
Though, Talia might be able to use it too.
Which one?
Irene does already
Figurine
have a
of-
steed.
Obsidian... wondrous power. The Obsidian Steed. You know which one that one is?
You
It's the
said
nightmare one, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah!
Sure, why not? We'll take that.
All right, Talia. Folding boat.
I'll take it.
Well, we love folding boats. They are the best weapon.
That honestly,
Best weapon.
honestly makes sense for Snapjaw.
Yeah.
Necklace of Fireballs was given to Red Talon.
Next time we need to go through swamps and I realize the more people can't swim, we'll have a solution.
So I'm just going to remove that. There is a... oh, right. I'll handle that one later.
The ruby one?
Oh dear.
Because that does ping is kind of magical.
Yeah, I just saw the text
Yes.
for it.
Skull necklace.
I'll take it.
You'll take it? Alright.
Yeah.
That's some dramatic skull necklace music.
Sure is.
Warrior's Passkey is a attunement longsword, or the key that can turn into a +1 1d10 force damage longsword, and is able to cast a knock.
Please.
That's
Give
fun.
that to Iryne. Not Iryne. Sorry.
Talia.
Talia.
Yes, please. That sounds fun.
Force damage, 1d10 longsword.
1d10 force damage, longsword.
You can also... Oh, you can revert it with
Can
the bonus
also
action.
be-
That's nice.
Yeah, so it's
It's a sunblade with force, but can also
Yeah.
cast knock.
it's all
Cast knock.
and it's easier
just
to
funny.
it's easier to not be questioned like
Much
a
easier
sun
to
sword.
conceal.
The pen
It's
is
like-
mightier than the sword, but the key is the answer to the question.
Why are you carrying around a longsword hilt? It's like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
Where's
it.
the rest of the sword?
Broken battle.
I can't wait for Talia to get yoinked to Hades.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
How
man.
would we ever get
You wanna get
yoinked to
slumped?
Hades?
So I assume they're not a good alliance, but then probably.
Yeah.
Probably neutral evil.
Let me. I just real
Damn,
quick need
evil.
to read a
I
thing.
can't believe this.
No, it's
Yeah, you know.
Listen, I've never killed anyone who didn't deserve
I would hope
it.
he's true neutral, but you know.
You would never kill anyone unless they absolutely
yeah.
deserved it.
So I completely forgot about the necklace last time. It does ping as magical, but even if you spend the 10 minutes to identify it, it just appears
There's nothing.
to be magic.
Just magic.
That's interesting.
Nothing necessarily attached to it.
Just a magic necklace, Cherry.
Save that one for later, I guess.
Chris? Okay.
I think it's just a general assumption to give it to Cherry.
Yeah, I'll
Understandable.
take it. Sorry, I'm getting my food now.
Okay.
Oh, no. I can spell. Okay. That is all of that figured out. Let me disperse.
Dispersed.
Here we go. It's gonna take a bit.
Disperse, so you will be fired upon.
It's a dragon's horde.
Woo.
And I'm going to add going to go ahead and add 5 platinum.
Deas is shape.
Let's see. 5 platinum, so 109. I'm just gonna type these ones in.
I think while you're doing that, I'm gonna pull Red Talon and some of the guys off to the side since we got time before resting and all that.
Okay.
Alright. So the entire situation, is resolved and all, but that still leaves us a bit leaderless after, the death of the last tribe leader. I think
We need to send someone for the guys back in town.
we do. Okay. excellent bridge. I was actually going to mention something about town, by the way. We got a few guys who ended up in the swamps that we left back in town around. What was the place again, Shade? I'm pulling up the map as well.
Leyland.
Find it. At Leyland. They're in the prison just because, you know, the dragon's insanity thing happening to them, but they're perfectly fine. So we're probably going to need to have some of you go to town to get them back and bring them back. The other thing I was going to say, so once again, completely leaderless. I think with us living in the castle at this point, kind of being entirely tribal is maybe not the go-to. We're not taking advantage of the situation we have as much as we should. And we've kind of got a few times because of that now. So hear me out. I think we take the money we got here. Big hoard, right? Big, huge amount of money here. And we invest that in protection for ourselves in the castle. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some stuff written up for you guys to take to town. But I think and you don't have to do it immediately. I can probably get this worked out when I'm out, because I'm gonna be helping these guys for a bit. I know that we got the castle liberated and all that, and unfortunately I can't be here for you guys as much as we need it. As much as it'll be probably appreciated, but I know that I can count on you guys to get things done when
it will be a learning experience.
It'll be a learning experience. I know I can count on you guys to get these done. Red Talon, you've proven well in all that you've surpassed any expectations when it comes to sticking your neck out in situations. You managed to survive this, and you managed to get whatever amount of people out of here alive that you did. So I know it's not in my authority to, but out of all the lizard folks here, who is in agreement with me that Red Talon should at least be in charge of this operation?
At least until you can come back for a longer time.
Yeah, at least until we can get this sorted out a bit better.
Actually, yeah.
Like, because like Snapjaw, you're the de facto leader. You helped kill the dragons. Like you're the leader, but you also have to be places. Snapjaw will be your guy.
You don't have to throw all that onto me, but yeah.
And so Red Talon can be like your right hand man.
Yeah, I mean, look, all I know is we got castle. We've got a lot of gold for a dragon. I think we rebrand ourselves for the tribe a little bit to be. I don't know. You guys have so much time to think about this. We've lost leaders. I think it's time to kind of figure out where we need to take the tribe into this kind of night territory kind of deal with the castle and fortress. We need to get this place built up, and we need to get defenses. I'm thinking we get, like, we use javelins and spears and all that, but I think we need to start taking steps from some of the more civilizations with weapons on that shoot javelins and spears out of them for us from like greater distances.
You can hire people to teach like stuff you guys don't already know how to build. So that
we know how to build. We know how to build. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you get where I'm going at. Like, someone who can teach you how to build walls that will last very long, and like build ballistas, and like be able to get the materials you need.
I'm thinking we make this fortress though a big castle for lizard folk, and we
like a haven for our kind.
Yeah, a haven for our kind. Kind of get all the guys rallied up together. That way, if a dragon comes back, we're not caught unprepared by bullywogs. We got taken over by bullywogs. Of course, the bullywogs had help. They always have help. They couldn't have done it on their own. You know that. But the fact that we let them step on us this entire time again is something that we can't stand for. We gotta prove that we're better than them, that we can't let them step over us. We're not filthy amphibians who live in muck and filth and waddle in our own goo and such.
You're reptiles.
We're clean reptiles.
You get cheering from the from your brethren.
All right, guys. So you got to go ahead and get to town to get the others, and take a bit of the gold with you. See what you can do. See if you can get some building supplies and such. And I'll work with my connections to see if we can get, some fortifications going. And if we can't get some dwarfs or someone to help down here to help get a route established to get this place built up and us trained, get some night training too.
Yeah. Ass kicking lizard.
Maybe it is time that we open up communications with Leyland.
Leyland's not a bad place. I've been there.
And they were like very nice about taking in your brothers.
Actually, you know what? There's this merchant that I know that might be able to help a little bit. The Snapjaw will go ahead and give the name of him because it's been too many weeks out of game for me to remember.
Puck.
Puck.
You're talking about the? Are you talking about the potion merchant or the
No, not the potion merchant.
Okay.
Was it the potion merchant that we made the deals with? I don't remember.
No.
Puck was
it was
the
Puck,
potion, right? Puck was the potion guy. If you're talking about the one, the shopkeeper.
I don't remember who we made deals with. Was it Puck? It was Puck, right? That we were making deals with.
Oh, right. That you were. Yeah. It was Puck. You didn't go back to the guy you got the Malefic arm from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Puck.
I think that maybe some of you should. I got a merchant friend named Puck. He's a potion seller. But merchants are very helpful for getting the ties and connections. I'm sure we can get some things from him that'll help us here. We'll work it all out. But I think it's about time that we,
You're
stronger
correct. Together.
We're stronger together. You're correct. We need to go ahead and get connections started and plan it down. We're here for the long run. And like I said, I think it's about time that we rename ourselves to something to commemorate this. And I'm not the best at names. I know that, we had the tribe leader for it before. But I think for the meantime, if nothing else, I think because Red Talon, I'm leaving in charge, and I don't know when I'll be back, I think we should call ourselves something like the Scaly Talons or something like that.
Scaly Talons instead of the Scaly Death.
Yeah. Make ourselves be more.
The shield.
I like
shield scales. What about the shield scales?
Shield Talons.
I like that too.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Because you guys are going to be like the shield for the lizard folk.
Yeah, we're going to be the shield for the lizard folks. We're going to be the haven that protects them. Yeah.
What about
the rest of the lizard folks scream out, yeah.
And you guys are like outer in like the outer parts of the swamp. You guys could be the outer haven for lizard folk.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we need to rename this castle to Outer Haven.
God damn it.
It's Zanzibar land.
Like Outer Haven was was about as far as I wanted to go because I have no good way to get Zanzibar land.
Oh my god. Okay. As all this cheering is occurring, you hear a clapping coming from the northern passageway.
Uh-oh.
As leaning against the cave wall, you see the the black armor of Valeria.
Hi, Vivi.
Inspiring speech.
All right, you guys, I'll get things in for you. We focus on getting all this gold brought together and, divvied up. I'll leave you to it. One moment.
I am trying to find her. Where are you, Valeria?
Wow.
I cannot find you on the combat tracker.
Good to know you showed up, at least. In the end.
I felt I should have taken my time, and I couldn't quite get into the horde chamber myself.
Here I thought we might have to make a trip to the town first before you'd arrive.
No, I've been around, just out of sight.
Mm-hmm.
I see you've freed your people.
Yeah, I did.
Not like
We did.
Walk. Once as easy as walking up to him and saying, "Let my people go."
I would imagine. There we go.
I'd like a bitch though, little bitch.
Hold on. There we go. There we are.
It didn't take trash talking very well.
Well, I would imagine the magical effects themselves will take a little while to, for the less than sane ones of your kinds to be free.
Yeah, it might take a bit.
But, of course, that's not necessarily what I'm here for. I already took a look at the teleportation circle. It still appears to be in working order. Hasn't been used in quite a while. So, assuming that you're done here, or, well, of course, take your time, I am ready whenever.
Well, I think we're going to take our time and take a rest. It's been a long day.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
She looks off to the side. Listen,
I have to go talk.
Hmm?
I need to go talk to your elf friend. Anyway.
I'm afraid, Ularil has already left, actually.
I see.
She reports in consistently, and unfortunately she was called away for another mission, so...
Well, I did have an update for her.
Hmm.
I think I figured out what I am.
Hmm. I feel like we may have gotten off on the wrong foot.
What foot were we supposed to get off on? The right one?
I saw fit to challenge all of you to see if you are actually worth being helped. And I realized that probably wasn't the direction I should have taken.
Nope. Chalice wasn't the issue, it's the disrespect with it.
Well, I would
You
like to
earn
say...
a lot of favors from that.
I would like to say that I am sorry. And I really do believe that I need your help with this.
Alright. Okay, yeah. You sorry? Okay.
And...
Well. You're here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go through after we get a rest. It's been a long day. It's not out of spite. It's been a long day for real.
I can assume you all are drenched.
You're gonna be drenched as the swamps. It's a dragon's lair that has a water passage.
I have the benefits of equipment that make me less affected by such things.
The benefits of being a lizard folk, that natural territory.
Hmm.
The benefit of prestidigitation.
I should mention something important. There is a high chance I did speak to Ulero, who had been watching you guys as you had been progressing through the castle. From what I understand, the mistress was not killed.
She ran away twice.
She teleported away twice, like a little bitch, baby.
And because she's still alive, I don't necessarily expect that someone like her will necessarily leave the castle alone.
Yeah, I suppose so. I'm gonna want to finish her off. I can't just let her run around killing all the guys.
There is a high chance that where she actually went might be where I wish for us to go anyway. There's no guarantee that she's necessarily staying there, but if in all likelihood she used one of the portals in the Walk of Renvire to get to a different location, I imagine somewhere that she's familiar. I'll need to do more digging regarding Eliod, but I have a feeling that she might be going to Neverwinter. Which there happens to be a portal that leads to a ruin nearby.
Okay.
Within the walk. So, we get through everything else and you have a direct path to where she might have gone.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I know you've been a little bit vague about all this, and if you want, we're stepping on the right foot. You gotta tell us exactly what we're gonna be getting into.
What do you wish to know?
What exactly is this portal gonna lead us to? Other than the walk. As vague of a term that is.
The Walk of Renvire is a... Think of it like a demi-plane, but much larger. A separate plane of existence. It's called a dragon sphere. Though it's more or less the remains of one that has been open for a very long time. It is a different world that connects to different places in the world and even beyond.
What does it look like?
It is a void with many pathways and a curled dragon floating in the middle of it.
Hey, Vivi, does all your family dress the same?
We typically keep the same style, yes.
Is it like spooky, shadowy walkways and then like a little void area?
The walkways themselves vary. They are more or less made of...
But if you fall off, you're falling into like this big dark...
You are falling into a massive void. That is one topic of discussion. I was going to wait until we got there, but you do not want to fall. Nobody necessarily knows what happens when you do.
I saw you and your family in the Dragon Walk in a dream.
Well, then
There
perhaps
also
it's
saw the castle
destiny.
in it. I saw a lot of things that are making a lot more sense now.
Alright, I got a second question.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't really been very specific about what we're supposed to exactly help you with in there, other than helping you kill your family and father, I think, specifically, from memory. How are we supposed to do that? What do you want us to do in there? Exactly.
Primarily to provide me backup.
Okay.
So kick ass and nothing else.
So we're gonna walk upon some shadowy pathways to a castle, points to Iryne, right? If that's what you were thinking, you saw.
There's a
And
citadel
then we're just gonna...
where, as of currently, 2 of my siblings, Julian and Claudia, are.
Are you gonna kill them?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna help you kill them.
Ideally.
Okay. Is that all?
Can I start describing the ritual chamber from my dream?
The ritual chamber?
Like where the things were, or was that in like a void area?
That was not in a void area. You you're talking about where you encountered a bunch of the figures, right?
Yeah.
And then the figures being backed by the dragon and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't in a void. That was in kind of what did I describe it as? Like a sort of tunnely hellscape.
Okay. I didn't know if it was inside or not.
It was inside an area that you felt was familiar but didn't recognize.
Okay. Got it. Never mind.
That's all, right? No other like secret goals or anything other than just killing them too.
I'm
Okay.
being pretty much entirely front with you. There are some more specific details that only I really need to worry about, but that's my problem.
Okay, well if it's 2 people, sounds easy.
2 people that are also accompanied by what lies within the Walk of Renvire.
Okay, so there is something else.
It is dwelled by creatures who have succumbed to the area. And some things also come through some of the portals by accident, but that doesn't typically happen. And if that does, and if it's anything from Kryn, then I'll deal with that. Shouldn't be too difficult.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So basically 2 people and a bunch of things that can potentially get in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing different from today.
But don't
Precisely.
are we only helping you with those 2 siblings, or are we also helping you with Dad?
My father is the last on the checklist.
But not, so when we go, we'll be going there to take out those 2, and then at some point later you'll collect us to kill your dad.
Currently, the price on your head is extended to all of us, but if I'm able to take out everyone, then, well, there's no one really to take up the hit.
How much am I worth? A dragon sword?
Not a dragon sword, I believe it's no small sum of money. As shade it goes to figure that out real quick. I have the number, just not in a convenient place. There's about 1,000 platinum for each of your heads.
1,000 times 10. That's not...
I wonder if I could
Actually,
regrow my
number.
head back.
Someone returning to
10,000.
life would void the contract.
So I just go into hiding, give you my head, and we split the money.
So they're worth less than the amount of money that the castle has on its own.
Are there other groups besides your family that might have been offered?
Likely, but if they went to us specifically for all of you, then clearly you are all threats. Or at least enough of thorns in their side that they don't really want to deal with it themselves. Or don't think they can.
They also might want me specifically for something else, but that's a talk for another time.
I think you just figured out what you were. I don't know if most people would be able to get that far, not being in your skin and your head.
They have crews looking for people like me.
The more I hear about crews, I guess.
You've met Cruz
I mean, Dragonborn. I did. He's meeting us in Neverwinter for something.
Oh, all roads lead to Neverwinter, I see.
Yeah,
no
we have like a mercenary friend.
Thomas Scratch.
Bedfellow with Thomas Scratch. The mercenary guy, he's like a bedfellow with the witch lady. Don't know why they would share a bed. Less room for you to sleep. We have Cruz, Thomas Scratch. A lot of stuff.
Well, I won't necessarily keep you.
Iryne's gonna find a space set up her bedroll then.
Yeah.
Actually, there is one more thing.
Uh-huh.
Knowing that Eliot is still alive and
Stab.
knowing that somebody else might be watching. When we go through the teleportation circle, you will end up in a place in the Sunset Mountains called the Midnight Valley. That will be another several-day journey to get to the actual portal into the Walk of Renfire, which is itself inside the tomb of a dragon.
Oh, okay. Dragon Spear, Tomb of the Dragon, I suppose it makes sense.
The dragon itself is actually reanimated, but if you talk him down, then he won't do anything.
What kind of guy or gal are we working with?
What color were they when they were alive?
Well, a white dragon. Got killed by adventurers back in the late 1300s.
Okay.
Mostly just bound to the place and is more of an obstacle, less of a threat.
Okay.
Really a pansy if you get down to it. I've kicked his ass a few times.
Is he? I suppose you said he's bound to places, so I don't know if he's got much knowledge about current events.
Certainly not. He might have felt Tiamat's arrival, but that's about it.
Okay.
It's fine. I can probably talk to him. Oh, I don't know.
But I will not be able to travel with you while heading to the portal. I will meet you there. But the rest of my family is not aware of what I've been doing just yet, and I want to keep it that way. And traveling with you with potential eyes on you while you're traveling through the Midnight Valley, I'd rather not give my intentions away.
Yeah.
But also, if Eliod has emerged in the Walk of Renfire, then there's a chance she might have tampered with the portal there. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that that isn't the case. And if it is the case, then I'll fix it.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Do you?
What? She's gonna be focused on us, so
Yeah.
we can always pass it off as Jerry doing something to fix it. They won't expect anything.
I think a white dragon would listen to the redhead.
White dragons are typically more animalistic, but Syraxis is... well, has less of a reason to hunt since he doesn't need to eat. So...
like, could I play the rank card? You think he'd listen?
Probably not.
Would he put up a good fight?
Probably not.
Darn it! This pile of bones is sounding like more and more of a disappointment.
You said he's bound there?
Yes.
Like against his will?
Entirely due to how the bones were transferred there. It was, I believe, the Cult of Tiamat's doing. Or the Church of Tiamat, sorry. Weirdly different from the Cult of the Dragon, actually.
I am getting more and more disappointed with this dragon the more I hear about him.
Although, to make up for my lack of presence, I can do something for you. I believe there were umbral echoes that you may have encountered in the castle, correct?
Yes, they hurt like a bitch.
Well, they were the spirits of my siblings.
What? What?
Well, more accurately, they are fragments of the fragments that grant, of the Ashura that grant us power.
Okay. I gave Cherry the little crystals they dropped.
I could temporarily transfer some of my power into that crystal that you acquired, which will allow you to summon a echo that's under your control.
Okay.
Though it will only last so long.
Can we use this when?
As you're traveling through the Midnight Valley. It would be me segmenting some of my power off into it, so I will want it back.
Okay. Like, there's not, like, a specific thing we need to present it for, right?
No, it's just for your assistance.
Neat.
So,
Tired.
if you are willing to hand that off to me for the next hour, then I can have that converted. And when I do restore my power, it will return to its original form.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
I take the crystal from Cherry and give it to Valeria.
Understandable. I will get that updated. I will meet you in the portal chamber. Whenever you are ready.
Alright.
Alright.
We get ready for a long rest.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Actually, I should note something. This castle may be under threat. I may suggest, as much as I don't necessarily like it, somebody should maybe stay behind to keep watch. Depending on who may come, they may need all the help they can get.
Well, you know, obviously it would be me. If these guys are in danger, I gotta keep an eye out for them. We're brothers. Brothers help brothers.
I'll let you discuss that among yourselves.
I'm gonna miss you, Snaps.
God, not the long con snap removal from the party. No.
I think with that though, as you guys are going to go on your long rest and have a discussion, I think we're going to go on break.
Alrighty. I think I just caught what you're throwing down straight after the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just clicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an out for a certain person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no.
Talia, we're gonna miss you.
Just have to get that sword and everything. Okay,
Yeah, it's me
and all that. Yeah, it's a me.
I'm staying behind with the.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay.
They're probably
all
a better
lizard folk.
They're probably better company than the party.
All right. I will also be
So
right
true.
back. Also, hi chat.
Hi, chat.
Oh my god, Chad.
Oh my god, chat.
Oh my god,
Hi,
Chad.
chat. Are you
It's
seeing
Chad.
this chat? Are you seeing this chat?
Chad, obliterate this man.
The Shadow Realm is too good for this man. Send him to Chicago.
Stab him with Devil's Sword, Chicago.
Wham.
When you guys are gonna play my realm again? I'm paying money every month for that realm.
Soon, TM. I'll be right back. Alright, so how are we feeling about Iryne, the head of Red? Some thunder. I see. You know, Spirits and Spirits, I wish that were me right now. I was running M1 through 4 before stream. There's this player, his name is Victor Zongiv, and I occasionally run into him when queuing. And it was a fun time. Because every time we run into each other, I'm like, Victor! And he goes, my greatest fan. On all caps. Bonus points that I ran into him in Arcadian. That's his home turf. I think my current class is Dancer, and I'm like mid Shadowbringers levels. then I'm thinking it'll be Arcanist. Throw that book at people. Do you have a favorite boss soundtrack? Franks. I have to know if you're a person of culture. And if you don't know the name of the song, you can just tell me which boss it is. I can't speak for the others, but I'm doing good. I get to play my gal again. My fiery gal.
I am here.
I am waiting, Crimson. I am waiting hard. Shade knows what I'm waiting for.
Boom! But for a certain person to come in, like, boom, baby.
It'll happen when it happens.
There is an important thing you need to write there, though.
Yes.
Oh. As far as what's up at the top?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. I have that in notes.
That's good, because I have no idea.
At least, actually, I thought I did, but it's not. Which note did I? Did I write it in a physical notebook on myself? Which notebook did I put it in? I'm like, wait a minute. No, I know I wrote it down physically, and then I thought I copied it into the in-game sheet, but no, it's not in the in-game sheet. So the only copy that exists is the physical written version. Now I just have to figure out which of the 6 notebooks sitting by my desk have it in there.
I have a sandwich.
I made an adjustment to my notes tab.
Did you?
I did.
Ah.
Is it a good adjustment?
The inclusion of a question mark.
Adjustment.
The inclusion of a question mark to my deity.
You don't question God. You truly say the chance.
Wow, you got a 0 on critical thinking.
That's the highest I can get.
Which is impressive for a thing that has a negative 20 to its check.
That's the highest score I can get for critical thinking.
I'm just gonna start removing things from the combat tracker finally. Get out of here, unconscious folks.
I forgot to pay for a few things. I spent all my money and now I'm sitting here regretting it because I'm like, wait a minute. Ah, yes, I have tool proficiencies that I'm not taking advantage of. Upsetting.
Do you have a? Did you have a preference for any of those options that I sent you a while back?
Let me look again. I believe my thought process was on part of the Elysian folk. Taliesin, right?
Gotcha.
So, remind me, we're going to Neverwinter first, or we're going to this adventure first?
Valeria is under the assumption that you are helping her first, and like,
okay, cool.
To get to Neverwinter, you could get there technically faster by going with Valeria.
Okay.
I'm a Brielle on one less potion here.
I am back with Burrito.
So that I can afford what I need. Tools. Actually, wait a minute. Let me get the drive open.
We're slowly eating the frogs.
Eventually, all the frogs will be food.
Oh fuck!
We're coming for you, Shade. You're next on the list.
I'm a frog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at the voicemail.
Oh shit! You're right.
Chris realized the only way to win the game is not to play it to begin with.
Why are we eating frogs? I don't know.
I can't wait for Iryne to not be Tiamat but Drake.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Search and drive tools. Oh yes,
no.
there it is.
Oh no!
Change
Ah!
tools. Let me just magic item
consumed.
Soon become one of us.
Devon's next up on the chopping block.
Wait. OINT, not OIT.
Frog time is over.
Damn,
time over.
It is time for lizard. The reign of the lizard begins.
You know, I literally choose to try to oppose you guys in things just to be difficult.
But Zombie, you're a virus, you're a disease, and you don't know how the fuck anyone gets to you half the time. I'm trying to remember how I paraphrased that Subway sandwich conversation one. I don't remember how it goes.
I feel like I'm pretty sure that if I look in quotes, I can find one of my many rants over the years of like me being like, let me go back. Let's see. Let's try 2019.
Oh no. Are we going through quote chat again?
No. I have a server where like in order to like expunge like when I'm in like a really really bad mood, I'll like post shit so that I like that's where all the really long stuff disappears too. Like
there's nothing even in there. Right here.
I forgot about Sid being the one.
How dare you?
Who started?
Oh.
Sid being the one who started the Fujino can pop watermelons with her thighs. Oh gee,
you're the one that totally started that.
No, like Sid.
Oh no, he's gonna steal your identity.
I'll turn you into a key item.
Why does he have a chicken knife?
Okay. Let me make sure to get that item in then.
I'm going to take a look at what the dogs are doing.
I'm going to take it away from Jerry for now because it is changing.
How dare you?
Zombie. I've gotten to 2022.
Oh, you're looking at actual quotes.
Yeah, and it's you discovering soft and hard vor.
No.
That's a fun thing without context.
Don't remind
Don't
me.
worry.
Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. Arthur Schopenhauer.
That reminds me of how when you go to fight Cloud of Darkness in 14, 90% of the enemies try to eat you, so it's just people just joke and call it the World of War.
Why is evil so equally balanced by good? It's simple. Evil is easy. Most, if not all, people who turn to evil do so because being evil is less personally taxing. When the plans of evil fall apart, they run away to scheme another day. Evil doesn't throw away valuable resources to salvage a bad plan. They cut their losses, abandon their allies, and flee. Somebody prepared to do good is prepared to do it for the long haul and won't stop until either victory or death.
Being good is tiring.
Yeah. Exhausting.
You're just tired of being good. Don't you want to just go fucking ape shit?
Now, what's the difference between ones out of Xanathar's and ones in the core rulebook? Nothing. Player's Handbook ones seem to have the exact same amount of detail in them. Alright, that costs me that much.
And then I need to import an NPC. I need to import the Ashuric Echo Lancer. Blah. Blah and blah. And import this into here. Blah.
The next Build-A-Bear Grylls.
Oh, I do remember that one.
That one was good. That was wow.
I think that was an accident, and I just rolled with it.
Hold on,
like
I
you
need
started
to-
on the B.
Yeah.
I do.
Pour one out for the professor. He's about to get eaten by rocks.
I remember that. That was the beginning of Digimon Survivors.
And then there's a Reaper going, it's just like always whistling. I can't find it either.
Do I?
Where's Diana, and how do you know my sister?
Classic.
That was just the perfect response to that.
You're so lucky that I'm fluent in absolute bullshit.
Do I need to export this again?
Ah, yes, Shade with Virgil eating a taco. I cannot deny a white-haired lady.
Okay, where's the edit? Oh, there we go. Unlock. And then now I will pull the text off of D&D Beyond and
I won't
slap
pretend.
it in. No, didn't work.
I will not pretend.
How do I add text to an item?
Click the pictures tab and then back into it, and then back to the main tab. We have a bug going on right now.
I see. Yeah. Then back into the main tab.
You dare make me stretch? You dare make me hydrate?
Well, now I can't do it.
I have a lot of those, by the way. I have a lot of bits.
A lot of bits?
Well, actually, let me look and see if I have bits.
Don't they?
No, it's not bits. It's shady points. I also have bits though.
There are ones for bits.
Did I actually call them shady
Who
points?
knows?
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The power-ups cost bits. So the
Yeah.
Gigantamaxing Roscoe cost me 30 cents.
Yeah. I noticed that when I was clicking on it before.
I wasn't paying. Listen, I don't see the difference between these two currencies unless I'm looking close. Twitch just stole 30 cents from me. I'm upset.
I don't think Twitch is liable for this one.
No.
I mean, is there? Oh, they added the option. I don't read. I do read. I like to read. I got offended at work today. Because the library sent out an email saying check out a book from the library and be entered for a chance to win. And I thought it said 1 ticket, 1 popcorn, and 1 drink to like the local movie theater. It's 2 tickets, 2 popcorns, 2 drinks. And like, so I got teased for the fact that I went in there and was asking like, so if I check out a book, I read it, I bring it back tomorrow, I check out another book, and like I check out successfully, it's the first 2 weeks of school you're going to do this for. If I check out 14 books, I get 14 entries. Well, you really want to win that date? And I'm like, wait, what?
What?
I'm just going to go twice.
Here, I need to modify an image.
I have no idea.
Let's go ahead and put all that into the group.
Crimson, have you ever seen a movie called what's it called? I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna imitate the dude's voice anyway, though, because I don't know what movie I'm talking about. Probably Office Space. I'm gonna need you to come in Saturday. That was terrible. That was terrible. What was that? I went a weird direction with that Saturday. Anyway, I was trying to get into my very tired, completely depressed kind of sounding voice here. And if you could come in Saturday, that'd be great. I'm gonna go find that and post that in the Shades D&D 1 server thing so that you can see it too, Crimson, to see just how bad that was. Office Space, if you could come in on Saturday.
I wonder if I didn't help you guys both guys load trailers while everyone else gets the day off. I made plans, now they have been bamboozled. Oh no.
Bamboozlement.
Bamboozled.
Hello, Peter. What's happening? I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow. So if you could be here around 9, that would be great. Okay.
Oh God.
Oh, and I almost forgot. I'm also gonna need you to come in on Sunday too. Okay. We lost some people this week, and
Is that what
we
this
need to
is
sort of play
from?
catch up. Thanks.
Is that what the meme is from?
Hey Peter. I need you to go ahead and come in.
Okay, and then apply a
Can I also talk about the fact that in that movie, they constantly talk about TPS reports. TPS stands for totally pointless shit. Office Space knew what it was going for, and I am 100% on board for that particular movie. If someone stole my stapler, I'd burn the company down too. That is not an actual legitimate statement, by the way, just to be clear. I work in a place that you're not supposed to make any threats to burn down.
Generally, you're not supposed to make threats to burn down anywhere, but,
I'm just gonna...
But Zombie, you are just an ordinary guy burning down the school.
Oh my god. Why is
Get your
See
ticket.
the memo about this?
Get your ticket, pack your bag. Time for jumping overboard.
How do I do this?
Valeria passes the vibe check.
Pass the vibe check.
Every day I forget that you got like Among Us versions of like Fujino and Rio, and I think also DMC character.
Among Us.
Welcome back.
I got some Rice Krispies.
Someone in
Nice,
another
Christmas.
server was just like, they were like, "Hey, I'm like at 40 Amoguses, and I want to make that 50. For like €10, I'll make Amogus for you."
Oh my.
Amogus.
I can't remember if you made them for here. I have them in another server.
I don't know.
I know we have the Fuji Star, Fuji Yes, and Fuji No. And Peace We Gum.
And then do that. And just hope that nobody actually zooms in on that, because ew.
Yeah. What? Zoom in on what?
I'm trying to make the token for the Dark Echo Lancer, and it's not going well
I see.
because I completely forgot to make it.
Ah.
Fair.
I'm sure there's like a dozen things that I completely forgot to make. But you know, we're getting new art for Valeria in the future anyway, so you know.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo.
Save that as sure. I'll save it here. I can. There we go. There we go.
Goodness.
Now I'm just my brain went to the Chica route.
What?
Oh.
One moment.
What is it called? Shit.
From Love is War.
Love is War, yeah. Yo!
The Chica dance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That Chica.
That Chica. Not the Five Nights at Freddy's Chica.
Yeah. Very easily confused.
Very easily confusable.
Alright.
I mean, they're practically the same character. That's
Practically the same character. Practically the same character.
practically, you know.
Okay. Let me just eat my sandwich and then, actually, I'll put the vote up while I eat my sandwich.
Smandwich.
Sandwich.
I'm also gonna put us up half an hour.
That's fair. I'll get this one closed out over here. I only needed to reference the money.
So the day changed.
My God.
Hey, recharge. That's a big recharge.
Guys, it's 6 a.m. You did that all through the
6
night.
a.m.
Speaking of finals already.
It is 6 a.m. somewhere.
6 a.m. somewhere.
No, it's not.
Died.
Goddamn halfway through an hour. There ain't no way it's 6 a.m. somewhere. Oh, Snak, by the way. The party escaped the elemental plane of Earth.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay! Like the half party that was there.
We're missing somebody.
Me.
Who?
I was wondering
That'd be
someone
me
was
as
gonna-
well.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
My internet died, so I have to.
Hold on,
There
quick.
again.
There we
There
go.
we go.
We're all here.
Now reclaim that one.
For now.
No.
I appreciate the cigarette and hair curlers.
Yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's an edit because that's just the one dude, but that's still funny.
You guys have seen what was it? What's
Oh my God.
The,
I didn't know.
what's the
Okay,
beer?
so
Cerveza
Zombie,
Cristal.
the guy who came in second in shooting, afterwards drink a fucking beer after doing the shot.
Yeah, no, he went off to go smoke and drink.
I didn't notice that. I just saw it.
No, and then there's an edit of him survey doing the Cerveza Cristal.
That's not gonna do the preview. That's a disappointment.
But you guys know the beer that they edited in Star Wars to get the
Oh yeah.
ads in. They did it for that, where he
Mm.
when he's done shooting, he pulls his gun up and it turns into the beer to drink.
Oh my God.
Kung Fu Hustle. I'm trying to figure out what the name of that one lady is.
The one that
Also, the Kung Fu Hustle's like that's the one that the lady from that one's from. But also, it's also the one where we have a guy who like moonwalks with like a Michael Jackson hat up with his axe to go kill somebody.
isn't that also is it the one that everyone joked that Yoko Taro would go crazy for?
Hideo
Oh.
Kojima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though I'm sure Yoko Taro wouldn't mind either.
Probably not.
Like Yoko Taro had to get like the the lady who he signed her thigh. He had to be like reassured like 5 times that he wouldn't get in trouble for signing it.
Oh, I see.
All right.
'Cause she-
Oh my God, is that Michael Jackson then?
No,
No.
but it sure looks like him from behind when you're not familiar with the like original source,
Yeah.
All right.
doesn't it?
I think we are good to
Yeah.
get back into it. Clear that away. Alrighty.
Clear.
So, you guys are resting then?
Yeah.
Are you resting here?
Probably.
Okay.
Or like, what do you mean here? Like downstairs here?
Like in the horde chamber.
I mean, there's like rooms upstairs, aren't there? I guess just a general where everyone is. And pretty much, like, we know this place is in danger, so I guess like anywhere that would be central to that, protecting it.
Gotcha. In general, some of the lizard folk did overhear that. They would be on guard, and effectively giving you guys a break. So if you, you'll be able to sleep through the night without needing to do watches if you wish to.
Okay.
They kind of owe it to you.
Yeah, just wake us up if anything happens.
I'll just kind of assume you guys find a decent place to rest.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be really too specific about it.
I just noticed that they actually changed the talking icons to the top 2. I really like that.
Oh, did they?
I like that way more. Yeah, they have a ... one, and it's like more crisp looking too. Instead of just the bubble.
I almost just named the combat group Duvfuga. Okay. In which case, are there any discussions you wish to have over the long rest?
We're gonna have a discussion about like someone staying behind, right? That's what she left off on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Snapjaw, I think, ended off with, "Well, it's got to be me." For like, talk about it. So like,
And then
the place is in danger. Like she said, someone's got to stay behind.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
The place.
Yeah.
I could stay behind and be like an unstoppable force they'd have to break through.
Good.
bah. There we go.
I mean, yeah, but you're definitely an unstoppable force. I can agree with that, but I also feel like you'd be. I mean, you got no reason to stay behind, honestly. I think
Also true.
you got no reason to stay behind. You got plenty of reason to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
I took care of the dragon. That was the one thing I wanted to do. Now it's just like helping you guys out.
Sure. Yeah. I'm like,
But these guys are in danger.
but helping me became a lot more difficult. Got a lot more complicated.
Gotta go through Dragon Plains. Go through a bunch of different areas.
No, I meant the whole thing where
I still owe Thomas for like helping out, so
for all I know, I could just be a corpse that got revived by the power of a head.
yeah, but like you wouldn't know, you wouldn't be able to find that out if you didn't keep going, you know?
Yeah, do you want to be, if it
There we go.
ends up being true, do you want to be associated with the woman who's the redhead of Tiamat?
I mean, Tiamat, like the entire figure was kind of what was responsible and the people surrounding it. Look, I don't know. As far as I'm aware, you're not Tiamat, so it's different. It would be like, okay, if you're like a part of Tiamat, or like a corpse being controlled by her or something, or like someone brought back and like basically a living corpse. That's one thing. That's like, but you're still you know. It's not until like I guess you would regurgitate, like manifest into a full head Tiamat that I think it's different.
Okay.
I think there's like a
a
clear line where if you transform,
her body and then the head of Tiamat.
yeah,
Terrifying.
It's the one thing from Dark Souls 2 or 3.
like I know Talia still got things she's probably got to do, so just kind of running down here. Iryne, we've already discussed it. You got plenty of things you need to continue doing. Deas,
I mean, I could stay.
do you want to stay?
To Quarrel.
Sure. I have a few ideas for someone that might be passing by who I need to run into anyway.
Okay, I mean, I guess anyone is good at taking on crowds, invasions. Quarrel, you're
Yeah.
the guy.
Like, holy crap, if you're just like standing at the gate.
Like Iryne, you're more of an unstoppable. You're more of a wall. Quarrel's kind of a knife that just pierces through a lot of things at once.
Well, and like, he could just like stand at the top of the gate and throw his knife down at people and take out 4 or 5 at a time.
I mean, when it comes to inside or outside evasion, I think
I feel like maybe you don't understand how knives work. If you think that that's how you can take out that many people with one knife.
I've seen you
I'm
take
not
out
that
that many
good.
people with one knife.
Not with one throw though.
No. I'm saying like you have the one knife.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
I'm
haven't
just
got to
saying,
the armor yet.
The way you
Cor-
made that sound was like I threw it once and somehow 5 people died. I feel like you think I'm throwing explosives.
No.
Quarrel, we
That's
set up
his
the.
job.
I
we
thought
still-
maybe you confused me with Diaz.
No. But like, I mean, if you throw it and it bounces off the right way, maybe you can kill 5 people with one throw.
No, I'm going to tell you now. Listen, as a professional knife thrower, that's not how that works. No matter how much bounce you have, you're not going to kill 5 people.
You never know until you try.
No, I'm telling you that I have tried.
Don't you also have those traps, the ballistas and the wires and all that?
we need to get those. We need to get a lot of ballistas here. That's
No,
the
I
thing.
mean the personal ones Quarrel has.
You're carrying ballistas?
Not ballistas, they're like little crossbows or something, aren't they?
Are they? Oh?
I know.
Well, okay. Apparently, Quarrel's packing.
Let me go through my inventory real quick. But,
Oh, okay. Just
I
watch him
don't,
pull
I don't
everything
think
out.
you and I are on the same page.
Sorry, I might be confused. But
Are
it's
you
the-
thinking?
it's
Are you
the-
thinking of the fact that I can have people get shot with arrows when they get too close because of
Yes.
the? Okay, yeah, no, that is literally a spell, man.
Oh, I thought
That
they
is
were
called
traps.
Cordon of Arrows. I stab a bunch of arrows into the ground, and then if people enter the zone, the arrows pop out of the ground and hit them.
Actually, knowing that, considering
Oh, I thought they were traps. My fault.
considering there's only actually one entrance into Castle
Yeah, I was gonna
Naratar,
say.
that's actually
Well-
really good.
I mean, I will also
Great
note
spell.
that like I can
my
rig up a
internet.
trap involving daggers and also like arrows. Like I have arrows and daggers lying around, and I have string.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Strange.
actually, I think we had an entire discussion about the fact that like there are rules for rigging traps in 5e, and they're kind of goofy.
Yeah, they are a little goofy.
Actually, yeah, no. Given Quarrel's know-how and knowledge,
We
It's
know
not a
there's
trap.
one entrance in and out, so
he might be the
the
best-
water.
He might just be like the best suited man for the job.
All right.
We go
You said you're good for it. You said you got business that could be attended here too.
Yes.
All right, Quarrel puts a hand on shoulder. I'll leave this up to you then.
In the evening.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to you when it comes down to it.
Yeah. I am going to. Actually, let me just double check a thing. I need to double check a thing about the horde. Does it have some funny, like dream stuff going on?
Dream stuff.
It might have dream
My
stuff.
Dream stuff.
It's my heart now.
As part of a short rest, you can create a trap using items you have on hand. The total of your check becomes the DC for someone else's attempt to discover or disable the trap. The trap deals damage appropriate to the materials used in crafting, such as if you have a poison or a weapon, or damage equal to half the total of your check, whichever the DM deems appropriate.
What is the check you have to make?
It's just an ability check related to using thieves' tools.
Okay. Oh God, rogues though.
Dex based. Yeah. With
Rogues being able
expertise.
to expertise that. Oh jeez.
Half
traps
the
are a little
result
goofy,
in
haha.
damage.
Jesus.
Rogue attaches a piece of string to a doorway to garrote someone.
Kills a commoner like 5 times over.
God.
That's why I feel like Quarrel probably
Um,
wouldn't be a bad choice there. I just didn't want to push him unless he.
Quarrel's the
one
one
who's
who's suggesting it.
He can kill so many bullywugs with a bucket of water on top of a door.
No, even better. It's the border racer on the door. But the
It's
border
salt
racer
water.
is
That's
made
what
of-
does it.
What eraser made of freaking tungsten, dude.
Yeah, the eraser's made of tungsten or It has salt.
Tungsten eraser is not a useful eraser.
It's literally just a freaking. You might as well just drop an anvil on their head.
Tungsten eraser. You just scrape the entire surface off.
Exactly. Either that or it's like filled with like.
The frame can be tungsten. It can still be bristled regularly. Or
isn't there,
however they do it. Depends on which side.
Also, like, frogs don't like salt, right? They're kind of like slims in that regard.
I don't think they explode, but
I don't think they shrivel up and die immediately, but I think most like reptilians and amphibians that have like moist skin kind of don't like getting dried out, you know?
Yeah, so instead of a cloud of dust from the eraser, it's a cloud of salt.
Okay. So, as you all finally get to sleep for really the first time, like all at the same time, each of you begins hearing these whispers, these tempting words. You can't really decipher what they are, but I need to make hold on a second. Select all of you. Not you. You're not relevant.
Oh no, you're making us make some saves.
I'm making you make some saves.
No, not the saves.
Some saves. What is the DC? That's the DC. Here you go.
7.
Make me a nice 7.
Nice 7.
Make me this. Why Oh, I see why.
I always forget.
Oh, I'm outside Talia.
Well,
one sec. Is it always active or is it not incapacitated? Right.
It is not
not
incapacitated.
incapacitated.
not
Yeah,
incapacitated, so
it
it
anyways.
is 5. However,
I think
the DC.
Everyone got it.
Actually,
Is unconscious
That still is enough.
incapacitated? Or is it?
Yes, unconscious is incapacitated.
Oh wait, is Talia? Is it 5 or 4?
Even if it's like willing.
Talior is not even affecting you.
Oh.
Because you're too far away.
No, I meant for Cherry.
Over Cherry?
Yeah, I think she fails by 1 because of that.
Yeah, she fails by 1.
Rip.
So
I think everyone else
Cherry.
succeeds.
I keep thinking, do I have something about being charmed? But no, this probably isn't even that, anyways.
It is charmed, actually.
Don't the Fiendbinders... Or no, not Fiendbinder. She's not a Fiendbinder.
Do you have something
she's
against
not
charmed,
good.
or is it just like frightened?
I don't.
Let me check your effect.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's under.
Roll another d20, actually.
Now, does she have a thing for Charmed?
Yes. Body regulation.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Regulation. Okay. I was like, I know I have something for charmed and frightened. I just keep forgetting what it's under.
You just need to roll
This-
a 9.
Isn't going
know.
to really matter.
Okay.
But you are currently charmed by all chromatic dragons, and you do not want to see them harmed.
I don't care.
Because you are sleeping near a lot of hoard treasures.
That makes sense. Oh man, why do I want to wear dragon dress now? Whatever.
But also, at the end, where is it? There's
Is
another
it a
thing.
faux dragon dress? Because that's bringing harm on them.
But
Where are you?
I removed the dragon's influence. If anything, it'd be my influence over.
It's not part of the
horde,
curse.
right?
It's just property of the horde.
Yeah, but it's my horde.
It's the property of the Horde.
It's not really what that did, but okay, sure.
I'm just being a bug.
Okay. Snapjaw, can you actually make me a Constitution saving throw?
Constitution, save throw. Yeah. Fucking, I would have
I was like, oh, I have inspiration. I should have probably used that. Oh well.
Okay. I need to look at something. But otherwise the rest go by without problem. As it is 2 a.m. Or is it 2 a.m.?
2 p.m.
Sorry, 2 p.m. I can't see the a.m. p.m.
The am and the pum.
The am and the
You're
pum.
late sleepers.
Irene's gonna wake up. Take out her glaive.
You wake up to the sound?
Silence that allows.
Yeah.
She's gonna flick.
Can Snapjaw, can you roll me a D100 into the tower?
Okay. Let me find 100 die. There you go. It looks good. I don't know what it actually looks like. But I feel good.
He feels good.
First die felt promising. I don't know about the one that continued rolling.
Okay. That's all.
Alright. Irene's gonna flick at the gem on her glaive.
You're gonna flick at it?
Yeah. Alright, you ready for an adventure?
The gem sits there.
Just for funsies, since I have the spell now,
Mhm.
we're going to cast Remove Curse on ourselves.
On yourself?
On yourself.
Yes.
Alright, you do so. You don't necessarily feel any different, but
Just
you hear this like high-pitched noise in the back of your head in like consistent intervals. Sounds like a dog barking when he shouldn't be.
Alright.
Alright. That is strange. Is like a dog
Alright.
outside?
Alright, Deathy. Time to start an adventure together.
Oh my god, my limbs. It's been a while since I've had a full night rest. Ugh.
And delete that token. There we go.
You fetch out stuff from the bag to clean out mouth. Tastes super fishy.
The I don't know why he's barking so much, actually.
Mm-hmm.
The dragon's corpse still sits there. Oh, here he is. There he
comes.
is. Well, there he comes. Hold on a second. I'm gonna make him stop.
I should probably smelt my dice, given how I've been rolling.
No, it's a bit fine. You rolled a 19 on that save. I don't know what you're talking about.
I immediately kick him in the
No,
face.
I want.
You rolled a nat 20 on critical thinking. It was just all your negative modifiers.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, Iryne basically is seeing if Evan Death lights up at all.
I stood up for like the past 2 minutes. What's up?
That's why she was flicking at the gem, seeing if Evan Death.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to provide any response.
Okay. Alright. Let's go kill some Talismans, I guess.
Yeah, I imagine nobody has actually touched the dragon's corpse. Since
Nope.
Okay.
Not since I had last time.
Do we want
Not
to like?
since you feasted.
Yeah.
Should we just leave it there?
just turn to, and there's just like a lizard folk just trying to eat as much of it as he can. Just like, I get stronger.
You know,
Hey.
if your people like clean him off, they could sell his bones, or use them or they could use them in their crafting and probably do something funny.
No, bad juju. Bad juju. That's like burying a corpse in your walls. That's how you get haunted.
But that's how you like get dragon bone weapons, and those are pretty nasty.
I don't know what those are, how you do those. What are those?
Like, I've heard stories of like turning dragon bones into weapons, and the elemental affinity carries over. So, like when you slash with them, you do the dragon's elemental damage with them.
I'll run it by Metal Forger.
If not, you can probably sell them to someone who knows what they're doing.
I'll run it by Metal Forger and see what we can do.
Because like dragon bones are on par with metal for how strong they are.
Yeah. He is kind of just stinking up the place, ain't he?
It's kind of wild.
We'll go talk to someone to get that taken care of, I suppose, on the outside.
You will note that Metal Forger is currently unable to be communicated with currently.
Yeah.
That's what the orb is for. Do we want to hand off the orb to like Red Talon?
The orb?
See if he can use it to communicate with Metal Forger.
What orb?
The Drake control.
That's not an orb.
That's an amulet.
That is an amulet that recharged 4. Alright,
Nice.
alright. Arcana check, Shade.
Sure.
Advantage! We use the inspiration now! Nat 20!
Natural 20.
Do I get some bonus?
Let's see. Let me go ahead and grab one of these guys' stat blocks. Because I already removed them from the combat tracker. Lizard. Let a full render.
DC 13? It was, okay.
I'm going to give him disadvantage.
Disadvantage. It's wisdom.
They're not good
It's
at
a wisdom
those.
save.
That's a 5.
Yay, I got it. He failed the DC 13. I'll click one off. I'm full. I might as well spend one while we have it. How many instances are we going to run into it in a day?
Metal Forger stops what he's doing as he comes to his senses again.
Alright, Metal Forger. I just want to inform you, first off, that we got... Galadrios is dead. We've completely taken care of him.
That's good.
You might still be under the control of it a little bit for a bit. I had a question for you, though. So, one of the people I was with mentioned something interesting. They were talking about these things called dragon bone weapons. And they're suggesting that we can, like, with Galadrios' corpse, turn his bones into, like, weapons that have his energy in them. You know, like, you got, like, any idea how that works? Or could do it? I'm not an expert. I know we aren't, kind of. But, you know, it's bones, right? Like, that's what we excel at doing.
Can see what I can do.
Okay. Yeah, he's downstairs. I'll get some of the guys to kind of clean him up so he can use whatever from him. Oh, by the way, the castle's currently just under a bit of a situation. The people may come to try to attack it. We're leaving someone behind. He's really good at dealing with crowds. I'm sure the other guys will fill you in once you come back around after this all's worn off, but we're kind of moving on to a bigger plan with using the castle, kind of transitioning from pure tribal to kind of like Lizard Knight vanguards, maybe. Everyone seems to be good with it, but I want to let you know, I let Red Talon currently in charge, so I'm gonna have to be away for a bit. And we've decided to rename ourselves the Shield Talons.
I like that.
Yeah, everyone seemed to like that pretty good. Yeah, I'll take care of like stuff with merchants and stuff. I'm thinking though, and it would be really helpful if you could like participate and help out with it. We're going to be doing some fortifications. We're going to try to get some contact with the towns nearby, kind of get the castle built up, get weapons built up, trebuchets and stuff, ballistas probably mostly. So I just want to let you know, and maybe get a few more guys kind of studying herbalism and weapon forging. It's good to have you around. You're fantastic, but getting us.
I can't believe we came in and started gentrifying Castle Neartar.
It would be good to get more guys, kind of like Scrapfinder and such. Great helpers. But wouldn't it'd be probably good to have them also kind of work with the Forge a bit more and other guys. All right. Well, I just want to let you know that stuff and kind of figure out the Dragonbone thing when you got all your mind where it is. Yeah, if you can, then I guess we got a lot of dragon. Try to equip the guys with that to protect ourselves with. Okay. Well, it was nice talking to you. I'll leave you to it.
Can Iryne start cleaning off like a tailbone?
A tailbone?
Something that can turn into a like a weapon blade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say to reasonably get some bones, you probably need, or like some usable bones, you probably need to cut off about like a couple feet. Probably like probably like 5 feet of the tail.
Okay,
I wanted to say meters in this case so badly.
Or like maybe take like one of the arm bones, one of the bigger, like the.
Those are some big bones.
Big bones. Dense
Do I need to roll for that?
Go ahead and roll me a survival check. Those are some snazzy die.
Yeah, it's the primordial fire dice.
It's a shame that I can't see what the number says.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what the number was.
18.
Okay. I'd say you were able to get like a good amount of the tail off. It still has like a lot of relatively new dragon flesh on it, so
Okay.
like it'll take some time to clean. This will not be a slow process. You are not experienced with skinning dragons.
Yeah,
You always learn.
She's gonna try and turn this into like a secondary blade she can fix to her glaive.
Okay.
Gonna backside the glaive with the dragon bone.
Yeah.
Pull a frickin' Tears of the Kingdom. Attach a dragon tail to extend your reach.
Either that or replace the main head with the dragon bone head.
You did make that new weapon, Shade.
I did make the razor vertebrae, didn't I?
No, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking about the weapon type, the new double-sided one.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had the thing that I just said in my mind instead of
What is the proper name of that item?
dual-bladed glaive, I believe. It's in the
Hey,
it's in the
it's
codex.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be her like downtime activity. Then we'll be working on making that into a wave blade.
Gotcha. You're getting quiet again.
I went in front of my mic, like
Bravo.
past the side that picks stuff up.
You got the bifocal.
Somebody
or
needs a
whatever,
omnidirectional
Daniel.
mic.
Yeah.
Anyway. With all that said, I assume you, the lot of you, or at the very least most of you, begin heading towards the portal chamber then?
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall if there's actually any light in here. I don't believe there is, so I'm going to make sure that Valeria actually puts light in there.
Whoa, light. Snap fingers, light.
Light.
Whoa. Light.
Well, I also just have a lantern.
I'm just gonna... There we go.
Wait, do I already have that effect on myself?
Probably not. Probably went off.
Oh, yeah. I probably
That's,
used half the
it's
duration already.
Likely. Alrighty.
I'm kind of just generalizing it.
That's fair. Alright. So, you begin heading... Just gonna have y'all head over this way. Does Quarrel accompany the party to the chamber?
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna get a hug from Iryne.
Let's see. So entering into this chamber, you would first note Valeria just seemingly just getting ready, making sure that all of her equipment is in order. Notably, currently not wearing her armor, though it is not within sight.
Got the bodysuit on.
She has the bodysuit on.
Yeah.
And as soon as she hears you guys enter, she stands up, and the plates form on her body. In this room, this portal room, you see the mist seems from the previous room seems to also seep into here. Though the mist has started to dissipate a little bit. Where this magic circle here is, that is actually covered over by what appears to be this this panel, or this platform that very much resembles the one that you had encountered in Red Larch. Actually, Cherry, looking at it, it looks pretty much identical to the one that you saw in Red Larch. Which may imply that it leads to the same location.
For my spell of teleportation circle, would I have to spend time looking over the circle, or would like a glance be enough?
Let me look at the spell. Teleportation circle.
I already have two.
Sigil sequence, you know.
Yeah, I study it for a minute. Okay.
You
Just a
studied
minute?
it.
That's
You
not-
studied
yeah.
it for longer than a minute.
Okay. Oh yeah, it only takes 1 minute. That's cool.
Yeah.
Not all that much
So
time.
I would say you'd be able to remember the one for Red Larch.
Okay. I was
Um,
about to say, Jerry probably has a handful that she's just known.
Collecting them. Collect this one too. It makes it
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was mentioning
this one
that.
is non-standard, so you're not entirely certain if the if it would work, if the spell would work.
Okay.
The same way.
But there's a chance, so.
Well, there's a chance. Da, 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 da. And actually, that's pretty much it in this room. That pretty much looks like everywhere else in the lair.
Alrighty.
Well, I assume you've all had your rest.
Yeah.
She pulls out a crystal from a bag, and tosses it over to you, Cherry. Concentrate on it, and it'll summon a manifestation of my power. Though it only stays around for 10 minutes, so be careful. As I will add the emblem of the Dark Lancer to your inventory.
Oh.
The item itself is actually not a crystal, sorry. It is a metal medallion that has a black gemstone. One that's very that appears to be like the same as the crystal you had previously had. Though it is inscribed with with an emblem that is a diamond-shaped shield with 2 vertical lines intersecting its angles. And there you are. I couldn't put any powers into it because things are broken, but it works.
Okay.
In essence, you can use an action while you're holding it. Does not require attunement. To summon the echo within 30 feet of you. It is effectively like the things that you had encountered before, but now on your side.
That's like freaking almost merry though.
Yeah. Let's see. It takes its own actions and reactions during combat, but it does obey your spoken commands so long as you're holding the medallion. And it remains for 10 minutes. Yeah, and you can also dismiss it at your will. Okay. I will open the portal. I've done this plenty of times, so it should be no problem for me. You can wait a few minutes before you enter to give me time to move.
All right.
She will turn to the thing, the thing, and she will bend down and touch the edge of the circle. And you need to make.
Iryne, stop staring.
Iryne's.
I'm making a joke because of the word.
That's more than enough. She concentrates. As magical energy flows into the circle, she's going to expend her 6th level spell slot for the day. As the circle lights up. At a certain point, when the circle is fully lit up with this bluish energy, a portal of light emits from its center. I'll meet you in the ice caves at the top of the mountain. It'll be quite obvious when you get there.
Alrighty. You head on ahead. We'll give you like 10 minutes.
The portal will only stay open for 5. Wait 4.
Oh, okay.
As she is going to walk into the portal and disappears.
Oh my god, no.
Well, the dragon shows up. We have 4 minutes to defeat it.
Easier than you think.
Yeah, easier to defeat in 4 minutes. Same thing.
Well, we've certainly gotten ourselves in a situation. Came here expecting to just fight a dragon, not a bunch of other people in the end. We beat the dragon.
Around 3 minutes. It's 40 seconds. After Valeria goes through, she's gonna give Quarrel a hug.
Okay.
Try not to die.
I gotcha. Do good. Don't let us down.
You got this, Quarrel. Alrighty, well, I think that's about time. Start stepping through.
Alright then.
Likewise.
The lot of you, sans Quarrel, rushes towards the portal. And for each one that steps in, you disappear. Quarrel, you watch them all fade away as the portal closes. What?
I will toss Quarrel a sending stone. I have one spare one.
That's fair.
It's like a turnaround that just hot throw it at you.
Hot potato.
Quarrel was turned away. You just see though his glove of missile snaring like wrench his hand back and catch it.
Ah, cheeky bastard.
Okay.
If you're gonna die, tell us at least ahead of time.
Well,
Oh gee, thanks.
And then
the
through
only
portal.
one left.
Lordy. Alright. I'm going to delete.
Obliterate
Wait,
Quarrel.
hold on. Wait, you were still on this side of the portal for a second there?
Yeah, when
When
I
you
tossed
say
it,
that
I said
shit?
that. Yeah.
Hold on a second. Put his token back down.
It's
Okay.
talking right now.
Obliterate Quarrel.
Obliterate. Quarrel. Obliterate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put her. Yeah, there we go. I'm also gonna. What the hell is going on back there?
I don't know, but I think the dwarves are ready to mine.
Commercial. Or something.
Huge.
That's not actually 21, by the way. That's
Morningstar?
that's not actually 21, by the way. That would be a 17.
Would you have cast Fiend Armor back on yourself?
In the morning, I would have. Yes.
In the morning, you would have. What's your AC with Fiend Armor?
17.
That hits.
I mean,
Oh my god!
Oh wait, no, it's 18. Why is it 18?
Oh, it's 18?
Oh,
Your proficiency bonus went up.
Yes.
Oh.
So she steps into the portal right as the morning star is going to hit her.
It's just like eye contact and just a step back.
Wait, how's it come up with +6?
+6?
Yeah. I'm confused as to where it's coming up with that. I was taking away, I took away,
You see?
4 for non-proficiency, but then it's wait.
Oh, for your attack?
Oh, is it because you made a ranged attack?
I made a thrown attack.
The attack gets +2 because of thrown.
Oh,
no,
yeah, no, listen,
archery.
my strength is +2. So that's okay. Well, let's see. Well, the 21 I added +6. That's a 15. So 2 for strength, and then thrown, and then rain, and then archer is. Yeah. So I would have had +6 anyway. Never mind. So 21 to hit.
Oh, okay.
That actually should have been a whopping 13 points of damage.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Reduced by 3.
You see, like Quarrel throw the least effective looking ranged attack on the planet.
About to take away a 6 of her HP, man.
Man.
I would find that I'm not proficient.
If you're gonna die on us, tell us. If you throw that, I just hold my hand up in the little shield, I blow a kiss, and I just take a step back.
You shouldn't have done that. I have more attacks.
I've allocated my 2 more attacks.
Oh no, here's
anyway.
Escape caster.
Sherry disappears.
Escape caster through the
portal.
Escape caster through the portal. All right.
Most ungainly projectile one could throw. A mace with spikes on it.
You should set that up as one of your traps.
Well, he's gonna be fine.
Just a piece of string that holds it up. They walk through the doorway. Their shin pushes the string, lets go of it, right in the face.
The pink buckets from Home Alone.
Terrifying.
But with spikes.
Terrifying.
Quarrel is the equivalent of
an adult Kevin McAllister.
Kevin McAllister.
All right.
I was about to say McCulkin.
Freaking the fact that he at one point hurls a banister at them.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Okay. Just to get something out of the way, Quarrel, what for the next little while? What do you expect yourself to be doing here in Castle Naratar?
Setting traps, and then I go out for a little bit. Because of my ring indicating that someone is nearby.
Okay. Can you roll me perception?
Sure. Let me check if I have anything that gives me advantage on that or anything. No? Okay, we're just gonna roll for it. Yeah.
All right. You swear you see someone familiar for a time, or entering the castle, but you turn your head again and there's no one. Maybe you're just seeing things. Maybe the swamp air is just getting to you. And if one were to later that day descend back into the caves, they would find that the corpse of the dragon has been feasted on. Large chunks taken out of it. Still mostly whole, but desecrated. But back in time, as we pan away from Quarrel, the lot of you teleport And you can close the map.
Woo!
As you find yourself in a new place. The light of the teleportation dissipates, and you find yourself in a much warmer climate. Despite it being... Actually, is it seasonally, like, accurate? Not quite. Or in other places of a similar like similar feel, might feel more like a summer day. Here it feels like spring. Around you are these luscious trees. You're flanked by several shorter mountains. And straight ahead of you, most notably in the sky, is a tall mountain, several miles away.
I recognize the areas.
Roll me history. Actually, no, history or nature.
Nature.
Nope.
Ooh.
No.
I got good nature. I mean,
I was gonna say, since I would probably have grown up with the mountains and this.
yeah, that makes sense.
That's what I was asking.
That makes sense.
Droplets of falling rain seem to not actually rain, more like a sprinkle of... Oh, music, calm down.
It's raining, Shade.
Yeah.
More like a sprinkle of water that comes more sideways and in more sparse droplets, as opposed to like mist from a hose, almost like.
Or a waterfall.
Which you would note. Seeing towards this mountain, there are several tall walls, acting as plateaus to different areas of this large valley. Notably, each plateau seems to get less dense with trees, and its, I'll say, season changes at the higher you go. The one you being in seems more like spring, the next being summer, the further one with its orange or dying trees like fall, and the near the top of the mountain frigid and covered in snow like winter. Around you is this is effectively a ground of flagstone. The lot of you are actually on top of a platform in the middle of that flagstone, surrounded by these thin, tall pedestals, each pointing in different directions. Though in general an equal distance from the platform you're standing on, with a inscription that's very similar to the one of the platform that you guys just left. Notably, as the portal begins to dissipate, you note that these sigils leading up to one of the pedestals, and the pedestal itself, inscriptions on it, begin to stop glowing, Upon a closer examination, you would note the one that stopped glowing has the markings Castle. The other two list Laboratory and Cave. In this place around you, there appears to be a pathway that seems to follow north, and you hear the sounds of a flowing river nearby. Above the trees, you actually see what appears to be this twisting stone spire, at the same level as you, though a few miles away. Yeah, a pathway leads north. Where's this? Which leads into appears to be lead into a forest. Only so far, but seems to quickly enter into a clearing. You guys find yourself in this warm temperature. A pathway forward. There is a pathway behind you that appears to lead a fair while back into a cave. But Valeria had mentioned leading up, heading toward the mountain.
Okay. Well, brother, want to head up the mountain over there?
All right.
That's a lock.
All right. You begin making your way forward. You get the hints of wildlife that you haven't seen for a while. Notably, the air here smells clean, which, now by comparison, is kind of unusual. Not even just with the swamps, but in the on the trails to Red Larch and even the coastal smells. There was often the smell of brimstone, even if faint. Here, despite your presumed distance from ground zero, I'll call it, oddly clean.
Oh, it smells like swamps. Bad swamps.
It smells like tree.
Smells like trees.
Where do we go?
Well, I'd imagine take the path, go up.
All right. Assuming you do so, you follow the path, which appears to be beaten down and not really well maintained. It's a fairly overgrown, but very clearly path trampled by mounts and humans and any other wanderers.
That reminds me, I'm summoning back Pericles.
You are summoning back Pericles. Understandable. Welcome back. the boy.
The boy.
You're really summoning that other horse, right? That other mount.
Ah, he's prone right now. Pericles.
No, the other one has like a limited time before that's to go back.
Which other one?
Syphilis.
Oh, yeah, don't use that unless you need it, because that thing has such a big recharge.
Yeah,
You gotta wait like 7 days to use it again.
That was the joke.
Yes,
All right.
I'd like to preserve my cool mount.
Yeah.
We might need it for the final boss.
Hey.
We might need it for the final boss.
Oh no, there's this
You might need
perfectly
it to run
shaped
away from
horse
final
hole.
boss.
I mean, considering how good of a nightmare can actually be, it's a really good escape plan.
Just don't let it teleport you to hell and keep you there.
Just don't let it teleport you to hell.
All right.
Yeah.
You travel through the
Mount
woods.
Bucephalus.
You mount Bucephalus. Or Bucephalus.
Bucephalus.
You mount Pericles. Bucephalus is the nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
It's Strahd's nightmare.
Yeah.
It's Strahd's nightmare. Literally his, which is
Literally.
I can't believe Sergei got turned into a horse.
Right?
Yeah, man.
so true though.
This is nightmare.
Yeah, no, no.
As you go wander up the hill, you do find the source of the noise as a relatively actually thin stream flows down more towards the south as you guys are all heading north. You, after a little bit, come across what appears to be a grove of some kind. This clearing. For the most part, just looks like any other clearing. Though at the center of it, there is this single dead tree, which is surrounded by a bunch of dried shrubs and thorny bushes. Which contrasts quite heavily with the healthy nature here. Otherwise, the path seems to break off, moves past the dead tree.
That's spooky. Single dead tree in the middle of vibrant forest. Okay, I guess I was just gonna walk past it.
Well, I mean, I can give it a look-see.
Yeah,
Divine sense. How's that?
Divine
How's that
sense.
stuff? Yeah, sure. Why not? Look at that tree, but also the area around. But mostly the tree.
What is the range of divine sense?
60 feet.
60 feet. All right.
Big boy.
You draw close, close enough to get within range. You do immediately sense that this is desecrated ground. Because I believe that divine sense detects
Yes.
that, right? Okay.
Yes.
I have to make sure because that's a part of the feature that never tends to come up.
Yeah. If I had a nickel for every time when we managed to do it, I have 2 nickels, which is a lot, but strange stuff is twice.
I mean, in fairness, we
No.
haven't had that many paladins in our parties.
Yeah, no, that ground is, it's bad.
You turn back to the party to say this, and the rest of you, as Talia is looking at you,
See you, Trent?
you note the tree begins to stand up.
Oh.
Oh, that tree's not good. Yeah, the trees don't walk.
As all the bushes and the shrubs and bushes also begin to stand up.
Well, the real Slim Shady, please stand up.
As this tree,
Seems like a lot of fire.
this tree blight readies itself to attack anyone who has entered its grove.
Let's see.
But before we do anything like that, I think we are actually going to end here.
Okay.
Fair.
Fair.
I am big.
So,
Welcome to the Midnight Valley.
Would you have
Oh.
had time to work with that crystal?
Huh?
The one that gave me Dark Blast, or
Well,
whatever it is.
the
Right.
Valeria turned that into the Echo Crystal, and it'll turn back later.
Oh, got it. I thought that was a separate one. My
Nah.
fault.
You will get it back later. You
You
guys just
left?
have the ability to summon a phantom
Out of Valeria.
Valeria.
Let's.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I thought she had a separate crystal. And I was
Nah.
like, oh, cool. That makes sense.
Yeah. We will be back next week. We will have a Sid next week.
Hey!
Yay!
Just in time for combat.
Yeah. Let me actually real quick look at the blight stat blocks because they are not that beefy. Frankly, when I was writing that part of the module, I actually just remembered that blights existed.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
But there's like 13 of those things, and then there's the tree blight.
Yeah.
So it's not a small amount, but also a single fireball would probably kill most of them.
Yeah.
So true.
So true.
Alrighty. I don't really have any other notes other than hey, check out check out me playing video games on Friday or whatever. Join the Discord if you wanna keep if you wanna see me
Okay.
ramble sometimes, rarely. And
Tuesday development stream.
and then Tuesday dev streams.
I'm
Until
slowly working. I have
until we
the
get
amount of
back.
work I have. Yeah.
I'm
I'm getting there.
I am currently breaking my brain over the amount of shit that I realize I've written over the past couple of years. So that's that. Aside from that, have a wonderful whenever you're watching this. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Why?